Adam, we'll start with you, and then go to Jimmy.
How difficult, or was it difficult at all, to sort of reboot everything after taking a break? And does this seem like anything like what regular season prep is?
I'll say it wasn't really, that hard because everybody's excited for the bowl game anyway. So we were very eager to come out here and get back to work, get back to practice.
Jimmy.
So if you would just kind of evaluate the defense's performance this year, in particular with the linebacking group.
There's definitely a lot of things that we need to work on, just getting better, going, week in, week out. Footwork in the box, reading our keys, just different little things like that. But I feel like as a core group, we did pretty good this year.
Eric?
I know Purdue's got a good wide receiver that's not going to play in this game, but what else about Purdue sticks out on film that you picked up on so far?
The main thing is, we got to stop the run. They're going to try to run the ball to keep us honest, and we just got to make sure that we're on our P's and Q's when it comes to stopping the run as well as stopping the pass.
Eric again, sorry.
Individually for you, where have you seen your game grow the most in getting regular reps this fall?
Where do I see it growing?
Yeah, like your improvements.
Okay, footwork. I've gotten real good at my footwork. Definitely easily reading my keys, getting in the film room, knowing what to look for when I'm on the field. When I actually get those reps that I haven't gotten in the past, knowing what to look for, knowing anticipating what the offense is going to do, what the offense might do. They like to do this out of this formation and just different stuff like that.
Patrick?
So I think you're listed as a senior. We have a chance, next year to come back. Have you thought about coming back next season at all?
Oh, I'm definitely coming back this season. I'm excited to come back, make sure I get back to work.
We talked to Matthew and Theo, other guys you came in with that class of 17, and you guys kind of have a bond, and Matthew says he can name all of you guys. Can you name all the guys that are still left in your class?
Yeah, we got a handful of guys still around, and I look at those guys as, they're my brothers, like my brothers who, brother from a different mother, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool having those guys around, and I'm excited for them to take the next step, the next chapter in their lives, and I'll be rooting for them from here.
Jimmy?
Two things. So what's the main reason you're coming back?
The main reason I'm coming back is I'm still trying to get better. I feel like I didn't have the best season that I could possibly have. I talked to Coach, and he thinks that there's a lot of improvements that I can still make, and I think so as well, and I think that he can help me do that.
And then Tennessee ended up with a really strong recruiting class. How close did you follow that, and what's your response to what they were able to bring in?
Well, we obviously got a lot of Georgia boys, so I'm excited. I'm excited for that. A lot of the guys that I talked to from back at my old high school, who they played against, just trying to figure out, like, okay, so you played against this guy. How do you think he's going to match up coming to the college level? It's all positive responses, and I'm really excited to see those guys come in, get back to work.
Okay.
I wanted to ask you about recruiting as well, but kind of from the current player perspective. Josh Heupel talked about you all being his best recruiters. Just kind of what's the vibe when you and your teammates are hosting players right now?
The main thing for us is just making sure we keep it real with them. It's like you're not gonna come in, nothing's gonna be given to you. You're gonna come in, you're gonna get to work. The main thing that that we try to make sure guys understand is it's not gonna be a cakewalk. It's nothing like high school. Essentially, stars don't really mean anything. Like, you're gonna come in here and you're gonna work just like everybody else.
Patrick?
You've had, I don't know how many position coaches you've had over the course of your career, but we've coached John Reed. Just how would you kind of describe it? Maybe not compare to the other guys, but just kind of how would you describe his style and how he works with you guys?
He coaches hard. He expects a lot out of us, but the main thing that we got to make sure is we're all in this. Essentially we're in this together. Like, if you do good, we all do good. If somebody shows up, we all show up, and it's making sure that we're all holding each other accountable.
Eric?
You've kind of seen Jeremy Banks, play running back, come over and learn the ropes of linebacker. What have you seen from him in just terms of getting better and kind of his performance this season?
Leadership. He's a leader in our room. We look at him as such. He goes out there and he makes plays for us. Is really what we need out of linebackers. I think he ended up being like third in tackles in the SEC this year, which is huge. So it's, we're all excited for him, and hopefully he continues to get better as well.
Any more questions for Solon? Ben?
Any initial impressions of Cayman Marley flipping over and trying out the linebacker position?
It's obviously growing pains, change positions, but he's shown that he's ready for the challenge, and he's going out there even today, the past couple of days. He shows that he actually wants to do it, and we're all eager to help him.
Jimmy?
We heard Alex Golesh talk about how he thinks the offense can take a huge step next year with 1 year under their system. What about defense? Do you think you guys can take a huge step next year?
Of course, as a defense, especially with the first year of defense, everybody's really trying to figure out what concept we're trying to get done. Everybody's still trying to figure out what's coach thinking in this situation. What do we need to be looking at as players? So with that, having this 1 year under our belt, it's going to be huge. Having a second year in the solidified coaching staff that we can actually get down and all right, what did we do wrong this year that we can improve on next year, and just moving forward from that.
Any more questions for Solon? All right, thanks, Solon.
Thank you.